Okay, please can we hear me? Can we all hear me, please? This network is really giving me problem here. I don't know. And this kind of thing didn't happen on Monday. I don't know why it's not happening now. So if there's any issue, please just type on the comment section. I'll try and fix it. So I'll just continue since some people are saying they are hearing me now. So I believe the network is back. So okay, I said okay, let me just start from where I stopped because you could not hear me then, so I'll just start again. So I explained all these ones yesterday. I explained lot size, leverage, margin, liquidity sweep, swap. I explained everything. So I'll just start from volatility. I said volatility simply means how fast and how much price moves in the market. So if you're hearing that a pair is volatile, it simply means that pair changes in price very fast. It's moving very rapid. So that is what that means. Then stop loss. I said stop loss is simply an automatic tool for closing your trade. So if for any reason you enter a trade and you know you are not going to be on your screen for some time, or you are trying to protect your capital because stop loss is another way of managing risk. So basically, you set your stop loss to a certain level. So once price reaches that level, it will take you out. So instead of you losing all your accounts, all your money in your account, you're just going to be losing the amount you set to lose. Same thing with take profit. Whether you're on your screen, a MetaTrader 5, you set your pending order to that price you are expecting the market to fall to. So once the price reaches that level, the price will trigger and you'll be in that trade. So instead of you buying it at a cost price, you buy it at your own cheap price. So, but if for any reason the market didn't come to that level, that means your analysis is actually wrong. So pending order is simply you setting your own price for market to come and trigger it and you get in on that trade. So that is that about that. We have risk management. I said risk management is simply rules that we use in the market to control our losses and protect trading capital. So if for any reason you're trading and the trade is going your way, everything is going fine, risk management is what is going to help you to secure your profit so that you will not even blow the one you're making. And again, if the market is bad and things are not going well, because every day is not going to be good in the market, there are days you lose money. Yes. So it's that same risk management that is going to help you not to lose too much. You won't lose too much. You lose what you can afford, to spare. You understand? That's risk management. So risk management is used to control your losses and is also used to protect your trading capital. So that is that. The next thing is account balance. There's no need for me to talk much about this. Account balance is simply the total amount of money in your account, excluding the open trades. So if you're currently on a trade, so if you're on a loss or you're on profit, it will not affect the account balance. The account balance will always remain the same until that trade close. But for equity now, equity is the account balance plus or minus current profit or loss. So if your account balance is $200 and you're already in a trade and you're making $15 profit, so your equity will not be the $200 that is your total account balance plus the profit you were making, which is $15. So your equity will be reading $215, while your account balance will still be reading $200. So if you're losing money too, your equity will be reducing. So if your account balance is $200 and you're on a trade, you're on a running trade, and you're losing, let's say you're losing $5. So your equity will be $200 minus $5. So at that point, your equity will be reading $195. So that is that. Equity is simply account balance plus or minus the current profit or loss. So that is that. Now okay, I think we talked about this thing in our last class, but I'll just repeat it again. Now, major forex trading session. I said we have 4 trading sessions. We have 4 trading sessions, and these trading sessions are basically the major financial centers across the world. The major forex financial centers. So we have the Sydney, we have the Tokyo, we have the London, and we have the New York. Now, the Sydney session combined with the Tokyo session is called the Asian session. I don't know if you're getting it. The combination of Sydney and Tokyo is both called Asia section. That is that. The London session and New York session, they are like the major session where there is enough liquidity in the market, unlike the Asia session. Yes, unlike the Asian session. So the major session we have in among these four we have here is the London and the New York. That's when there will be enough liquidity in the market. The liquidity that is going to be in the market during the London session is far beyond the ones that will be in the market in the Sydney or Tokyo session. Now, what you need to understand about this major trading session is that your Sydney, so for those of you in Nigeria, what you're going to be using to know when the market for a particular session will open or close is simply for you to add 1 hour to the Greenwich Mean Time. So now, the Greenwich Mean Time is basically the time they are using in Greenwich, London. You understand? So, GMT means Greenwich Mean Time. So, if Greenwich Mean Time is reading 10 o'clock, in Nigeria, it's going to be 11 o'clock. Just add 1 hour to it. So, basically, let's use Nigeria as a case study. Now, if you want to trade the Sydney session is going to open 10 o'clock. But some people will say it will open by 11 o'clock. As you can see on my screen, I put 11 o'clock. So basically, there can be a difference of 1 hour. So don't get yourself confused. Now, I'll give you a simple tool to use to be calculating or knowing when a particular market or trading session will open. So I want you to write it down. Just search myfxbook.com. So whenever you're ready to know when a particular trading session will close or when it will open, just search myfxbook.com and scroll down at the home screen, the home page. You're going to see something like Sydney, Tokyo, something saying Sydney closes in 1 hour. So those time you're seeing there is basically the time you're going to be using to know when each market will open or close. So all these things I'm teaching you is not a must to cram it. With that simple tool, myfxbook.com, once you search into that website, you easily see the closing session and the opening session of each trading session. So for Tokyo now, okay, the Sydney session opens by 11 and closes by 8. Some persons will say it will open by 10 and close by 7. It's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Yeah, there is always a difference of 1 hour most of the time. So, but this one I'm giving you, this time I'm giving you is like the standard time. It's like the standard time. So it to be correct in like once in, it's not every time that is going to be correct. There are some days it won't be correct. That's why I told you people to be using that tools I mentioned earlier. It will make things easier for you. Then Tokyo session opens by 1 a.m. for those of you that are in Nigeria, and it closes by 10 a.m. Then the London session opens 9 a.m. and closes 6 a.m. Some persons will say it will open by 8 a.m. and close 5 a.m. I told you already, that 1 hour interval, there is always things like that will happen, that you see that there is 1 hour difference in your own time and the normal time that some other people are using. So that's the reason for using that tool I mentioned earlier. Then the New York session now, that one is going to open by 2 a.m. and is going to close by 11 p.m. Sorry, it's going to open by 2 p.m. Sorry, the New York session will open by 2 p.m. and it will close by 11 p.m. in the night. So that is that for that. That's that for trading session. So we are done with Forex. Let's try and understand what crypto is now. Now, for those of you that missed last week's class, go to our YouTube channel, just search Mr. Leverage. Once you search Mr. Leverage, you follow and you see all our videos there. So I already created a playlist for every video we record in this class. Now, What exactly is crypto? Now, crypto is a digital currency. Crypto is a digital currency that works on blockchain technology and is designed to work as a medium of exchange online to buy goods and services. Now, this crypto you're seeing, just the way we have Forex as a fiat currency, then this crypto is a coin. Yeah, it is a digital currency. You can't hold it physically the way you hold normal government currency. No, you can't. It's digital. You understand? And they work on blockchain technology. So that blockchain we're talking about is a public ledger that records every crypto transaction. So crypto is digital currency that works on blockchain technology and is designed to work as a medium of what? Exchange online to buy. You can use crypto to buy goods and services all around the world. Now, examples of some cryptocurrencies, we have the BTC, Bitcoin is the first and the biggest coin. We have Ethereum, ETH. Yeah, it is used for apps and smart contracts. Now, this smart contract is simply a self-executing program that runs exactly as it was written. What I'm trying to say is you're not going to need a middleman when you're talking about smart contracts. So, for example, Mr. A wants to send money to Mr. B. Mr. B can get that money without a middleman, without bank. You understand? So, smart contract is a self-executing program that runs exactly how it was written without any middleman needed. You understand? Then we have BNB. This BNB is Binance coin. Yeah. For those of you that don't know what Binance is the largest and the biggest exchange currently. So they have their own coin and it's called the Binance coin, BNB. Then we have Solana. Now this particular Solana you're seeing here is basically designed originally to compete with Ethereum. Now, in case you don't know, Ethereum basically can only process between 15 to 30 transactions per second. But Solana is very fast. It can process thousands of transactions per seconds. That's the benefit. That's the essence of Solana. It's faster than Ethereum. It can process thousands of transactions per second, unlike Ethereum that can only process between 15 to 30 per seconds. Now, Solana the advantage it has over Ethereum is that it's faster, it's cheaper. Now, for those of you that used to do all this airdrop, you'll be seeing where they'll be telling you to pay gas fee. You notice that Ethereum gas fee is always, between $5 and above. The price is always, much compared to Solana. So the Solana now, you'll be paying gas fee of, let's say, less than $0.01 safe. Yes. So same thing with XRP. XRP too, the fee, the cost is usually around $0.01 too. Now, XRP is basically a cryptocurrency that is designed for banks and financial institutions and even payment companies all around the world. And this is the uses of this is one of the importance of XRP. Instead of you to, if for example you're trying to transfer money across border, you can do it through XRP. Instead of you going through the stress of converting your local currency, say you're in Nigeria now, you're trying to send money to Japan. Instead of you converting naira to US dollars before you convert to Japanese yen, you can do that through XRP. You just convert your naira to XRP, then to Japanese yen direct. So the benefit of using XRP in lieu of US dollars is basically because it's faster and it's cheaper. So banks uses XRP, they invest in XRP, they used to buy XRP and hold. And it's because they don't want to be keeping too much foreign currencies. So instead of them to hold too much foreign currencies, they'll just decide to hold XRP. So that is that. Now USDT and USDC. Now these two coins are basically a stable coin. They are stable coin. Their price is usually around $1. You'll be seeing it around 0.99 to $1 to 1.0102. So the price is going to be around $1. You understand? The price is pegged. The price of USDT and USDC is pegged at $1. So it will be ranging between 0.9 to $1 to 1.01. Here, the price is going to be at the range of $1. So USDT simply means US dollars teteros, and USDC means US dollar coin. So that is that. The next thing we have here is blockchain. What is blockchain? I said earlier that is a public ledger. It's a digital public ledger that records every crypto transaction around the world. So that's one of the advantage of cryptocurrency over for a physical currency or government currency. Every transaction you make in the crypto space is public. Though we understand that your identity in your exchanges are usually is pseudonymous, which simply means you're not going to be you might not use your real name. Your wallet address is going to consist of numbers and letters. So what I'm trying to say is that though your identity, your name is not showing there, but every single activities you perform under that wallet address is going to be what? Is going to be public. It's going to be public. There's nothing hidden there. So that is the advantage. That transparency is what makes the crypto space so unique. Now, blockchain, I said it is transparent. I said that earlier. It is secure, very, very secure. It cannot be easily hacked. And this is the reason why I said it cannot be easily hacked. You see, for you to be able to hack this blockchain, to hack this technology we're talking about, you need to make sure you hack all the whole computer network around the world, millions of other computer networks, before you can successfully hack this technology. So if you can't hack that system, that means it's not possible for you to hack this technology. So it is very, 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 very difficult to hack. In fact, let me just say is more or less impossible, to hack the blockchain technology. Now it is decentralized. It simply means that there is no single owner. There's nobody controlling this space. You understand? You have control over your money. Yes, unlike banks that if you put your money there, anything can happen. The government can say they want to tax you. If you're in the crypto space, everything is decentralized. You have control over your money. So that is that. Now, every block contains data, and once it is added, it cannot be changed. I said it earlier, and this is basically what creates trust. So that is that. You need to understand that blockchain is transparent, is secure, it cannot be easily hacked, and is decentralized. So that is that. Let's move on to the next part. How do people make money with crypto? Because I've been seeing people coming to my DM that, okay, this crypto and this Forex we're talking about, how do people make money from it? So I'll tell you guys exactly how you can make money from trading crypto. Now, if you're buying and holding, there's something we call HODL. The full meaning is hold on for dear life. You're trying to invest for a long term. Like you're buying a crypto coin, let's say when it is very cheap, and you're planning to hold it until the price of that particular cryptocurrency goes very high, so that you can sell it and make profits with that price difference. You understand? The next thing is through trading. Now basically what we want to be teaching you in this platform after this theoretical aspect is what we call is how to trade. You understand? And I'm really sorry for the way network has been misbehaving today. Our last class was quite perfect. Yeah, it was far better than this. So, but regardless, we know we are in Nigeria. Anything can happen. You understand? Network is always a problem here in this country. No matter how good or strong the network is, your gadget is, it will still give you problem. So now this trading we are talking about is what we are going to be teaching you in trading is we are going to be teaching you how to analyze your own chart yourself. So once you analyze your own chart, you'll be able to know which currency you're supposed to be investing your money in. You'll be buying that currency when it is very cheap. So your goal is to buy when the currency is cheap based on your analysis and sell it when it is high. And you're going to be doing this within a short period of time. Like, you don't need to hold it for long. Though if you want to do this other one, this HODL, you want to be holding currency for long, you can also do it. Those ones are called investors. They are not in for the short run. They want to hold the price. They can hold coin for 1 year before they will sell it. But you that you want to trade, you buy very low, sell very. You can buy this morning, sell in the afternoon. Yes, if you're scalping, you can do it. Even as a day trader, you can do it. The next thing you can do as a crypto trader to make profit is staking. This simply means you're trying to, stake your currency, your cryptocurrency. You're going to lock your coin in your exchange. So once you lock your coin, you'll be getting inputs for the coins you locked. That's another way you can make money as a crypto trader. Now, there's something we call mining and validators. So those are the people that you see that they used to help to secure and support the network. So those people you see, I don't know if any of you have done this airdrop before, that you'll be pressing, you'll be tapping. Those things are called, you're mining it. You're helping secure the network. So basically, the company that is actually having the company that has that project is going to be giving you an airdrop as a token, like they are as a gift. So that airdrop is simply the gifts they give you. Maybe after you people mine for like 6 months, you mine their project for like 5 months, and they finally list their project, their coin on an exchange. So they'll be appreciating you guys with airdrops. They'll airdrop you guys. They'll give you $5 or $100. It depends on how well you mine their project. So that is that. So airdrop is that free token they give you people for mining and securing their network for them. Now, why crypto price moves? What do you think makes the crypto market to be moving? First thing you need to understand is it is due to demand and supply. The first thing you need to understand. There are many reasons why crypto market moves. The crypto price can move due to sentiment. Yes, it can move based on the traders' emotions around the world. If people are panicking and they are feeling like, hey, this coin is going to drop, I want to sell it, it will affect the price of crypto. So, but let's just focus on the demand and supply. Demand simply means people that are what? Buying it. So if people are buying a cryptocurrency, if they are buying it very well, the value of that particular cryptocurrency is going to go up. The value is going to increase. And if people are selling, if they are selling because they are panicking that the price will fall, and they are selling their own coin, the price of that cryptocurrency is going to fall. It's going to fall. So the next thing that can move price of crypto is news and government regulation. So if, for example, there is any economic news now, it might affect the price of what? Of crypto. And if there is also any government regulation, like the way for those of you that are in Nigeria, you can see there was a time like that our government was trying to ban crypto transaction in Nigeria. All those kind of things, all those government regulation can make the price of that, can affect the price of crypto. Yes. So the next thing that can affect, I already said this, I said it earlier, I said market sentiment. I said this sentiment is basically the emotions of traders around the world. So if traders are panicking that this coin, I don't want to hold it again, once they are selling, the price of that coin is going to be falling. So that is market sentiment. So market sentiment simply means the emotions, the behaviors of traders around the world. Yes. Are they panicking? Are they having what is it called? Are they having trust that that particular currency will go up? If they have trust that the coin will go up, basically, and they are buying it, the coin will go up. And if they are panicking, the price will fall. You understand? The next thing is social media hype. Now, this social media hype we're talking about here, the way it can increase the price of a crypto, of a cryptocurrency, the social media hype can affect crypto prices like all those meme coins. Yeah, if you're the type that trade coin that doesn't have real utility, real value, based on like the fact that we have Bitcoin, we have Ethereum, that we know that they are using it to do something. You understand? Bitcoin, is used for buying and selling, right? Now, Those meme coin I'm talking about, like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, which other coin again? Many coins like that, Pepe. Those coins doesn't have real life utility. Yes, they are only driven by hypes. Social media influencers, they will be hyping coin, and due to that hype, the price of the coin will go up because people are feeling like maybe the coin is going to gain value, and they are buying. And the way they keep buying, that's how the price of that cryptocurrency will keep going up. Let's focus on the upgrade now. If there's technology upgrades, it can help increase the price of a cryptocurrency. So that's that. Now, big investors' actions. I said something in our last class that there are some people they call the smart money. We call them the big whales. Those are big investors that they used to enter trades with big capital. Those kind of people, they trade with millions of dollars. Yes, they are not trading with small $50, $100, $200, $1,000 that people are trading. No, they trade with big capitals. Those big investors, those big whales and smart money we are talking about, they can be banks, they can be hedge funds. In fact, they can be governments or big financial institutions or big wealthy people. You understand? Wealthy traders. Those are people that can use the money, to change the direction of a cryptocurrency assets. Yes, because they have the money. So that's the reason why we are teaching you people strategy. Once the strategy start, I think after this beginners class is when our price action mastery strategy will start. That's when we are going to be teaching you how to think like these big whales. You're not supposed to be trading like a normal retail. If you are trading like a retail trader, like the normal retail trader, you're not going to be making profits in the market. You need to be thinking like the way banks are thinking. Because they are the ones we need to be following. You don't need to fight against them. Just follow their footprint. Yes. But before you can do that, you are going to need to learn a strategy. And basically, we are going to be teaching you guys, for those of you that will, be interested in our price action mastery program that is going to start early next month. So if you are interested in that, just DM Mr. Leverage and he's going to guide you on what to do. So that is that about that. Now, where is crypto stored? Now, cryptocurrency is not stored in banks or stored in what is it called? In a safe. No. You either save your cryptocurrency in an hot wallet or a cold wallet. Now, in the crypto space, we call hot wallet anything online. Whether you are saving your cryptocurrency in an exchange like Binance, Bybit, you can keep your cryptocurrencies in a trust wallet, MetaMask. All those ones are called what? Hot wallets. They are online. But if you're trying to save your cryptocurrency offline, that's the cold wallet. Maybe you save it in a what? In a hardware device. Yeah, maybe your flash drive or your hard disk. Hey, that one is cold wallet. You're trying to save it offline. You don't need online connection or online access before you can access your cryptocurrency. So guys, time is already, time is gone already, but I'll try and cover this cryptocurrency aspect so that we can enter the next. Okay, we can enter candlestick next in our next class. We can enter candlestick in our next class. I'll teach you guys how all these candles you're seeing on your screen, what it means on your chart. I'll explain everything to you. But before that, let me just finish this theory part. Now, blue chip coin. This means major coins. I told you guys already that there are some certain coins that they have utility. They have real life use. People are using them to do certain things. You understand? Now, for Bitcoin now, it's the first and the biggest cryptocurrency and the largest. The way this particular Bitcoin move is very different from normal cryptocurrency. Yeah. So, in the crypto space, we refer to Bitcoin as the digital gold. So, the next thing is Ethereum. I told you guys what smart contract means. Yeah, I said it's a self-executing program that runs exactly how it was written without any middleman. Yes. So Ethereum is the biggest altcoin. Now, altcoin simply means any coin aside Bitcoin. The ALT you're saying means alternative. So any coin that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin. You understand? So even Ethereum being a major coin, BNB being a major coin, Solana being a major coin, they are still what? They are still called altcoin because they are alternative to Bitcoin. Yes. So Bitcoin is the only coin that is not altcoin because it's the main coin. So any other coin except Bitcoin will be referred to as altcoin. Yes. So BNB now, I said, is Binance coin. This BNB means Binance coin. Yeah. It is a Binance ecosystem coin. So the Binance exchange are the ones that have the coin. Yes. And for BTC now, there is BTC has a limited supply. I think the limited supply is 21 million. There can only be 21 million BTC ever that will ever exist. But for Ethereum, the supply is not limited. Yes, Ethereum can be created anytime, any day. Yes, that's it. BNB too. BNB has a limited supply. I think the supply for BNB, according to Binance, is 200 million. Once that 200 million BNB has been created, there is not going to be another BNB coin created again. Yeah, if I could remember very well, is around 200 million. That's the supply. It has a limited supply of 200 million. Then we have Solana. I told you Solana is basically designed to replace or compete with Ethereum. And I said it's very fast and it's cheap than Ethereum. Now, this Solana you're seeing here can process thousands of transactions per second, unlike Ethereum that can only process 15 to 30 transactions per second. And even Ethereum only has what is it called? Ethereum is cost, like the gas fee is cost, the trading cost is cost, but Solana is very cheap. Yes, it's very, very cheap. That's why is actually better than Ethereum in this case. Then we have XRP. I said it's basically used for global payments. Whenever you're trying to make a transaction across the border, XRP is your best cryptocurrency. Yes, to do that. Now, we have ADA, that's Cardano. I said it's actually an academic or a research-driven blockchain. So that is basically why it was created, for academic and research-driven purpose. So that is that. Then altcoin. I mentioned earlier that any coin that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin. So basically, if you see any coin here, the Polygon, the Polkadot, the Chainlink, Avalanche, Litecoin, Uniswap, and Aptos, they are all altcoins because they are not Bitcoin. So any coin that is not Bitcoin is an altcoin. The ALT means alternative. So let's move on to the next part because our time is fast spent. This is already 9:20, and in a few minutes time I'll be rounding up. Meme coins. I told you earlier that meme coins are those coins that does not have real life utility. Yeah, there's nothing they are using them to do. There's no real life use. It's just driven by social media hype and influencers and traders that are hyping things online. You understand? So it's only hype